Hey, hey, hey. My name is Anicia Brown and welcome to my channel. Today, get into this. Get into this. I feel like one of Dracula's brides. I will say this is absolutely a trust the process as beat because baby, while doing it, it's a little crazy looking. Not gonna lie, it's a little crazy. But you know, she's flawless. Obsessed. I love it. So you already know what to do. Sit back, relax, and let's do some motherfucking makeup, shall we? So excited. We're gonna kind of jump right into it. I'm doing this old school Macy style. It is late at night. I ain't doing shit but my motherfucking makeup. Oh, and I want to talk makeup because this will drop. I think it actually might drop before the sale ends, but MAC is currently having a 30% off sale. Mind you, I placed an order a couple of days ago because I had a 30% off coupon because I had just signed up. Baby, I went in, and you guys know how I feel about overconsumption. So I went in, I bought a whole bunch of stuff that like I've always wanted from MAC, but I had just been holding off because I was just like, I'll get it when I get it. I'll get it, whatever. No, 30% off. I sent my partner the email that MAC was having 30% off. I was like, they never have a sale. They were like, I know. So racked up. Speaking of MAC, y'all. So you know how I told you guys that I, for whatever reason, couldn't use the Studio Radiance concealers that I have? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. And it's fucking amazing, that formula. I finally get the hype. Like, I fully understand it. I get it. Like, you know, it's so good that I ended up getting the Studio Radiance foundation in the sale. But I've already told y'all, MAC is one of my benchmark brands. It's one of my staples. It's one of my... MAC ain't never gonna do me wrong when it comes to my base. Like, and I realized I've categorized my staples. So when it comes to a base, my staple would be MAC first and foremost, and then I have MAC, and then I have what's it called? House Labs, and then when it comes to primers, I've got Denesamyrix. Guys, revelations. Anyway, I'm excited to do this look because it is a look that I've had in my mind and on my head top for some weeks now. I just haven't had the fucking energy to do it. Like, that's just, I'm gonna be real. So very excited to execute this. Okay, so I'm going to start. I can like have my mirror so close. Close my hands free. So I'm gonna start on my eye. Before I even do my eyebrows, I want to shape this because it's going to kind of affect the concealer. So I'm going to shape this using my Melt Cosmetics Perfectionist Lip Pencil in shade Bare. I don't think the camera can pick up the stencil that I made. That's okay because I can, and that's all that matters. You will see the shape when I get to the color. So I'm going to do the same thing with my other eye. Let's see. Okay, pretty. Okay. Actually, now that I have this shape, I am going to do my eyebrows. I'm going to do my eyebrows and then come back. Okay, brows are done. I still have the outline and I can see it. So now we're going to trace it. Okay, I'm going to take this little red eyeshadow cream pigment and I'm going to make the shape that I drew out. I love this pigment, and it's just a cheap little Amazon pigment pack. I've had them for honestly probably like 2 years now, and I've just started using them. They're so good. You can only imagine what like higher end pigments are like, but this cheap off Amazon and it works. It's a little on the dry side, but again, I've had it for 2 years, so. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. I will say though, with how dry these are, I know this is going to be a bitch to take off. Okay. I feel like a pretty princess. Honestly. Okay, I am going to pack this with some red eyeshadow. So I'm going to go into my Trixie Cosmetics Teletubbies palette, and I'm going to go into the, I want to say it's, okay, I'm going to go into the Pearl, and I'm just going to cover everything that I just did. Okay, now before we continue with anything in the eye, we're going to get into the base. Now to start, I'm just going to spray some Fix Plus on it. Because this hat, like I said, I'm not going anywhere, it's late at night, but I still want my base to have something to stick to, you feel me? Okay, so in the MAC sale, I got 2 new colors because these colors that I have are good, but more so, I just needed different shades. Point blank period. But I am going to use shade NC45 and NC5, and I'm going to mix them to go under my eyes after I got correct. Okay, now I can go with my MAC Studio Radiance. Just trust me. It's the 447 brush and blend. Yes, this is super fucking great. Just trust me. Just trust me. I know. I look crazy. What the fish? 80,000 years later. For foundation this time, I'm actually going to take my Too Faced Born This Way and mix a little bit of my blue pigment in there. And for those who don't know, I mix blue pigment to neutralize it a bit more, to cancel out some of the super redness. This is a lot of fucking foundation. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I just can't stop. Okay, the 464 brush. Snatched bitches. Lexin. Blush Balm in Savage Coral from Makeup Revolution. I'm going to take my e.l.f. Putty Bronzer brush. Okay. This is the game changer, guys. For me, for the MAC Studio Fix, for the Radiance Concealer, it was my application. One, I was going too hard with my brush when I was patting the concealer in, but also I shouldn't be using a velour puff on the powder after I used my brush, and it was 10 out of 10. So I'm using my brush again. So I'm going to take my Dermablend translucent setting powder and my Real Technique Flora brush. Hello. So I'm going to catch a clean gold brush for the rest of my face. Hello. That's it done. Okay. It's so good. So fucking good. Okay, let's put on some more blush before we go back into, yes, Please Blush by Milk Cosmetics. I want to highlight, I do. Just don't know in terms of highlighting what direction I'm leaning towards. I might do Gold Ore by Milk Cosmetics using my Melt highlighter fan. Okay, I'm gonna throw on some bronzer too while I'm here. Sephora 93 brush. I'm mainly just hitting what's left of my brush here, just to add like an extra layer for that seamless blend. Do y'all know I love? Or is it Miss Megan? Love it like it in. Okay, now for final touches for the eye, I'm going to go into my Fatally Yours palette. And I think I'm going to take some of the crimson because it's a slightly darker red and go just along the edge out here. And then just some black underneath of the eye and some of the shimmery red somewhere. We'll see. Oh, yeah. Full dimension. I'm feeling it. Oh, I love this. Okay, so I added this light little dimension. I think that was super fucking cute. Now let's get to the bottom lid. I'm gonna start with black. I'm gonna start with my black liner. Yeah. And I'm gonna go all on the end, but I'm gonna leave space on the inside in the middle. Okay. Now I've wiped my brush off, but I'm gonna go in with that same brush and I'm gonna use glittery red right in the middle where I didn't put any of the black liner. Yeah. Okay, we're done with the eyes. Okay, I'm gonna take Lippy Time. I'm gonna take my Melt Caffeine Lip Liner. Okay, now I want something super fucking pink. Okay, I'm gonna take Cirque Not super fucking pink, but okay. Actually, no, I don't like that. I think I want something more like beige. Okay, actually, yeah, this is what I was looking for. I'm gonna go with Laced by Not Cosmetics. Mm. Yeah, that muted grayish babes. This gray just, it's making me feel it. I don't really know what it is, but I'm feeling it in my bone. Let me take my hair down. One second. Okay, so I actually, off camera, I added a little bit of syrup on the inner part of my lip to just brighten that up. Obsessed. But hello, anyway, get into this. Get into it. Motherfucking get into it. Ow. I kind of feel like a, I feel like one of Dracula's brides, low key. Just, do you see it? I'm obsessed. Utterly fucking obsessed. If you're as obsessed as I am, like, subscribe, comment, and if you aren't, you already know. Keep that shit to your motherfucking self, okay? Okay, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.